$198 million extension. No mystery. He wants to be here. He wants to be a part of this. And he made it very clear in signing that deal. This is where his heart is, and he really wants to see this thing through. Kick it out. The lefty Robinson connects for three. 26-17, Brooklyn in front. Nets had their best winning percentage in franchise history last season. Mills comes up short, cleared by Delorier. O'Brien in a matchup with DeAndre Bembry. Delorier switching hands, and Aldridge with a box out. Loop it ahead. Mills. Oh, yeah. A three.
Pushing the pace. You see how quickly off of a rebound, everyone is leaking out, getting ahead, spacing the floor well. They got shooters, they got scorers, but this type of tempo bodes well for how Brooklyn wants to play.
Literally have not been courtside since March of 2019. Denied Aldridge. No chance for Kalaitzakis going to the rim.
They get ahead by Carter. Patty Mills from three. Drops it in, and then doing the job on the defensive end. LaMarcus Aldridge says, get out of here.
Hey, wait. How are you getting streaming on this?
Roku.
Where's it plugged in?
It's in the TV.
Wait, where is it?
Inside.
Well, it can't all be in there. So, no stick thingy?
No, honey.
Where are the extra wires?
There aren't any. It's a Roku TV.
Oh, okay. I knew that.
Did you?
Want a smart TV with America's favorite streaming built in? Okay, Roku does that.
Ah, Mr. Black.
It's good to see you again, Baron.
A toast to your demise.
Want to get away? Now you can with low fares starting at $59 one way, 2 free bags, and no change or cancel fees for all.
Little Caesars are crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. I like white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
The dream about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza. Introducing the Grubhub Guarantee. Our promise to deliver the food you love on time and give you the lowest price. Or you'll get $5 off your next order.
BR Gaming gives star athletes a chance to up their in-game ratings and prove that they are underrated.
Get that rating up.
He's rising. Ooh, yes, let's go.
Absolutely underrated.
We fixed that today. Underrated. Friday at 1 a.m. on TBS.
Welcome back to Brooklyn. Nets leading the Bucks by 12 in this preseason game. There's a look at the great Herb Turetsky with his wife Jane, the official scorer emeritus, as it was announced yesterday, and he is retiring. Take a look at this resume. The only official scorer in Nets history. His first game was between the New Jersey Americans and the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1967. The Pittsburgh Pipers in 1967. 54 seasons. You see the total games and the consecutive games from 1984 to 2019, and get out the tissues before the game. This moment with the Nets' all-time leading scorer, Brook Lopez, there with Herb Turetsky. Beautiful, wonderful moment before this game.
Well, you're talking about a legend, Michael. Legendary figure, Herb Turetsky. Anyone that has been associated with the Nets, you've crossed paths with the Iron Man, Herb Turetsky. You're talking about generations of players, coaches, fans, broadcasters. He's been there from day number one. Nobody has more passion for this franchise, for what they've stood for, from site to site, from Teaneck to Long Island to East Rutherford to Newark to Brooklyn. He's been there every step of the way, and we are going to miss him day to day, but we know he's going to be watching. We know he's going to attend games with his wife, Jane, and he's just part of the family.
There's something comforting about coming to your home crowd and seeing the same individuals that he was here obviously before me, but my whole career. Even when I would come back after I was traded, I would go back and you'd say hello to her. When I started working in the broadcast booth 20 years later, he's still there doing the same job. There's just something that makes it such a family atmosphere when he would be sitting courtside.
Yeah, we salute him. Salute his time with this organization and the yeoman's work that he did for all of these years. Every game, literally, he was here.
All the love. And I was talking to Brooke Lopez before the game as we saw that beautiful moment with the two of them. And it was one of the first things Brooke brought up. He said, I can't believe that I'm not going to come here even as a visitor and see Herb there sitting at the scorer's table. He said, I think about all the years and all the years playing. And to Richard's point, that familiar face and part of this Nets family. We certainly appreciate him so very much.
Walking a tightrope, Bembry saves it. James Johnson in the game for Brooklyn. Harden off the dribble. Gets it back from Carter. Swinging. Aldridge fires. Too strong. And out of bounds. Yeah, Richard, you have a pretty good angle from your seat. Isn't that right?
Hey, listen, we're back courtside. You can see. You can see from this everything. Like, you're like, oh, that's not going in.
Like, remember, we were calling games off of a monitor.
Yes.
For road games. That's it.
And let me first say, everybody, I have the most amazing team because even when I was in LA, you two would be here together, and there would be like a 2-second audio delay in this, and I would just feel so bad. But it was just thank you guys for putting up with me at a distance. I know it's hard enough in person, so you guys might choose it that way.
It was a little easier to put up with you when you were at a distance.
Yeah, but it was a lot of work, and just thank you guys for that opportunity.
I'm going to give you a 2-second delay here just so you feel comfortable. Mamukelashvili banks it in and the foul.
Oh, a double spin with the lefty?
Mamu.
I caught a lot of Mamu's games when he was at Seton Hall, and it was so impressive to watch his improvements year by year. I think that's one of the things that stands out most because early on when he was in college, it was a question of him playing at this level and what type of skills he would have and just the way in which he's continued to complete so many areas of his game has been something to watch and interested to watch how it progresses still. I think a few of his Pirate teammates are here in attendance tonight to cheer on Mamukelashvili. Carter, shot clock is nearly expired, and it will be a violation. Johnson comes up with air with the Nets in front by 8. Question is if Dante DiVincenzo is heckling him from the sideline of the Bucks bench. Villanova product. They played against one another.
I really like the additions of Carter and Johnson. I know Jeff Green was huge. Jeff Green was so huge for this Nets team. One of the more underrated players, I think, in the league last year with his contributions. But when you add defensive guys to this already impressive, over-the-top offensive group, and especially when you get a full training camp, you get everything together, it's okay to have 3-4 guys that are very good day-to-day on defense. You don't need all 5. You just need 2 or 3 that are going to focus, and then you need your veterans to step up in the postseason. In and out for Aldridge. So Javon Carter, first thing you put on your board when you're jotting down the scouting report, defense. Yeah. And similar with DeAndre Bembry for what he brings versatility-wise on defense. Mamukelashvili cans it from long range. It's a triple. And Johnson, like, because there's a toughness that he brings. Yes, an edge. He can guard 4s, 5s, especially with everybody going small. James Harden, no. Paul Millsap, we got the word prior to the game that currently under safety and health protocols. Millsap, another one of those new faces, signed to a 1-year, $2.6 million deal. Been such a terrific pro for 15 years in the NBA. This now in his 16th season, and again similar when you start talking about, well, he can play the 4. If you need him to play the 3, you need him to play big. He's always played bigger than he is at 6'7", 250. Oh, steal. Wow. Bembry will take it in, and he's fouled hard from behind, and that might be a preseason flagrant foul on Thanasis Antetokounmpo. And those are one of the plays that we talked about that you try not to do. You definitely don't get those in practice. That's when I say when a player gets hit hard for the first time, because that just goes in practice. That goes in summer. That goes in summer league, and even the preseason. I know that he wants to, that Thanos wants to, he's always that energy guy, always wants to track it down. But in those moments, you just got to let a guy go.
Well, what I think happens also is he was on the receiving end of the pass, so there's that frustration that the play didn't work, and you try to almost make up for it on the other end. And you got to let it go. You got to let him dunk the ball.
And you got to also know who's trailing. You got. It's not a flagrant foul because he got the ball and he did make an attempt at the ball. It was a basketball play. It just wasn't a very, safe basketball play in the postseason.
He got him in the body.
Yeah.
You saw Bembry though.
He was not
shaking
happy.
his head when he was walking back to the free throw line.
It's not worth an injury in the preseason on that.
And the curly kneel action does not work for Mamukelashvili. And that's how this first quarter will end. There was some chatter there.
Yeah, this is not the time. Yeah. Hey, he knows he wasn't trying to hurt him, but this ain't the time.
Lords, knights, squires, and all other manner of people.
I want him to answer for what he has done.
Each man is to fight on horseback and on foot to the death. Let them go! Let them go! Let them go!
The Last Duel. Rated R. Only in theaters.
Wendy's new Big Bacon Cheddar is here. Because to make new flavors, you have to go above and beyond. Unlike some places.
Wendy's put cheddar on the bun? What do we got?
Sesame seeds.
Yes!